What's up, everybody? Welcome to another week of Tits, Totally Inappropriate Team Sports. I am Cheeseman, joined along with, as usual, by
All of the hopium in the world.
And Maddie Ison.
and Mark Wahlberg is absent and lonely. I mean, he's definitely absent. He's probably lonely, but either way, he's not here tonight. So we'll push on without him. He was supposed to send in some pics. He didn't do it, so I guess he'll have to get them to us before we go on, or before the game's there tomorrow for the hockey. He's got till Thursday with the football, I think. Or wait, no, Sunday, because I didn't put Thursday's game on here.
Why the fuck would you?
Yeah. Didn't have to leave a whole lot out this week, actually. There's a lot of bye weeks and shit. And there's the two Monday games and the Thursday games. So I think there's only like 11 games on Sunday. So I try to keep it to 10. So I cut one game. That's it this week. I guess before we get into NFL, I was talking about the most relevant news, I guess. The college football playoff has been decided as of yesterday. We got Michigan sitting at number one after Georgia fucked themselves by losing to Alabama in the SEC championship game. Idiots. Number two is Washington. They they were whooping Oregon's ass. Ended up only winning by 3, but still, I didn't expect them to win the game. They won the game. I guess they kind of earned number two spot. Good on them. Number three. Why am I fucking blanking on this all of a sudden? Texas. Yeah, they got in because they beat Alabama, and Alabama won the SEC championship. So number four would be Florida State because they were undefeated and won the ACC championship against Louisville. Oh wait, no, it was Alabama. Alabama got in because we gotta suck off the SEC some more and leave out. Yeah, former FSU alum Ron Simmons says it best. I think they kind of got fucked. I mean, I'm not going to cry about it. I'm kind of tired of Bama getting benefit of the doubt with shit. I guess on the radio today, there were a lot of Michigan fans saying or whining about FSU not getting in, but they also wanted FSU because they thought it was an easy win.
Just like TCU was easy last year, too.
Yep,
oh, wait.
Exactly. How'd that work out for them?
My favorite video is when Michigan sees that it's Alabama and there. A couple guys stand up like, oh, yeah. Oh, wait. He didn't say Florida State? And it's just silence in that room.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I don't want to play Bama.
We're going to lose.
They justified leaving an undefeated Florida State out because they're down to like a third string quarterback. And it's like, oh, well, I know it's been some years now, but I'm pretty sure Ohio State still made the playoff with the third string quarterback. And fuck, didn't they win the championship? Cardell Jones? Everybody remembers Cardell Jones, right?
12 gauge.
Yeah, they let them in. Third string quarterback won the fucking championship. So why is it relevant now to leave Florida State out?
By the time the game would have started, it would be only the backup quarterback because they have a whole month to get healthy.
True.
It'd almost be like if the NFL just randomly pulled the 2017 Eagles because MVP candidate Carson Wentz had got hurt.
Yeah. Well, it's just like they're going to step in and tell San Francisco they can't be the number one seed in the fucking NFC because Brock Purdy just got killed in the final week of the season. No, they're still going to be the number one fucking seed.
Thank you, Ari, for that one.
I can't believe Purdy's like the front runner now for MVP. Like, all right, calm the fuck down. He's got an all-star cast around him, and he's still not that great, in my opinion. I mean, he's had a couple really good games. Couple.
Do people not know that Gardner Minshew still exists?
Yeah, he's doing great things with the Colts, that's for sure.
Now, that is an MVP.
All right, so yeah, the first round matchup in the NCAA playoff, we got Michigan taking on Bama, and Washington taking on Texas. I hope. I don't know. Say Ohio State was decent this year. Michigan still handled them fairly easily. Bama's been suspect, but Bama's still SEC, and Michigan is fake and cheaters. So I guess Bama would probably whoop their ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bama as well because Nick Saban has not 1 week, not 2 weeks, not 3 weeks, but 4 weeks to game plan and get prepared. Michigan, they're still in awe of last year and
Michigan's
excited
still
about
got.
Ohio State.
So Michigan's still got time to upgrade their drones and fucking fly a spy cam and there to steal some signals.
I'm gonna say the meteor finally hits.
So like Michigan wins. That's the meteor hitting to me. Is Michigan winning?
Fuck both of these.
And then fuck
Yeah,
Washington and Texas is much harder.
I think just to be a contrarian, I'll say Michigan will get it.
Gross. It's disgusting. All the fucking terrible things that have been said on this show, Luke just topped it.
Washington, Texas, I actually think is the easier of the two. I'm taking Washington.
Oh, Texas is really strong. They're really good, and Washington's good, but I feel like they haven't been tested as much as Texas. Although Texas just played a shitty Oklahoma State team to get there, so no, that's why it's difficult for me. They're both strong teams in my mind.
And then in the natty between Michigan and Washington, Washington go on to win it all.
Yeah, I guess I'll give Washington the edge just because of Michael Penix.
Yeah.
He has the ability to take a game over. And then I could see Washington choking against Bama and Bama getting another goddamn title.
That would be terrible because you'd never hear the end of it if Bama did that. I really can't choose between Texas and Washington. Like, that game's going to be, I feel like one of those back and forth kind of thingies.
Yeah.
But if I had to go, I'll say Washington only because they've been battle tested. They know what it's like to be in a nail biter and still pull out the win.
Yeah.
So
I don't realize how good their division actually was this year.
Yeah. So I guess
Washington State was a strong team.
It's Bama Washington. I'm gonna just take Washington because I don't want to see Bama win.
I don't want to, but I could just see it happening. Hey Luke, you're cracking or losing 2-0 to the Canadians, just so you know.
I could not care less.
Well, you should, because you're in second to last with your NHL teams right now. We'll get to that later. Let's get into the NFL. Oh, wait. You might still be second to last. Let's see. Yep, you're still second to last.
Yes. Let's.
All right, last week. First game we had on the ticket. New Orleans Saints taking on the Detroit Lions. Lions favored by 3.5. Luke was the only one that took New Orleans. Luke does not get a point because try as they fucking might, Detroit was still able to cover that spread. I mean, they wanted to choke it away. They just couldn't quite get it right there at the end, and they fucked up and ended up winning the game and covering the spread. Oh, his team. Even at a 9-3 record, I'm still so negative on them because they do shit like this to me. I'm sick of it. True North said this. Their Bears fan is so upset about Jordan Love that he quit the show. No, Smark's just not here tonight. He didn't say why. It could be that he's sulking and Packers tears.
Although, to be fair, he did send a message that he wouldn't be on. before
Oh
Sunday
yeah,
night
true.
football.
Yep, that's right. He already knew Packers were gonna win. He's like, oh, you want to be there?
What up,
Oh.
North?
Yeah, appreciate you dropping in again, man. Good to see you here every week. We appreciate it. Oh, Canadians up 3-0 now. Yeah. Yes, like I said, Detroit covered. Detroit, they came out swinging. I'm like, all right, yeah, here we go. And they let New Orleans get right back into it. I just, like I said, at 9-3, I still don't like it because they're so similar to other Lions teams I've seen in the past. Like, yeah, we're making the playoffs, but if we blow it in the first round, you know how fucking disappointed and upset I'm going to be because that's not good enough. The way they started the season, even going into the season, the expectation was you don't get a fucking first round win at home. You better host that damn game too. Then it's a fucking disappointment.
Yeah, I'm gonna be disappointed if I spend all that money and I don't see a W because my tickets are already secured.
Yeah,
Just
I mean,
imagine
there'll be a game.
Just imagine if it's us against each other.
It could be.
The rubber match. It's fucking good.
That would fucking be even worse. Get outed in the first round by the Packers. Like, no, motherfucker. Anything else? The fucking Minnesota Vikings I could live with better, just not the Packers. Tired of y'all fucking us.
To North, there's going to be 7 NFC teams in the playoffs.
Yeah, you probably want to say NFC North. I'm guessing.
Yeah, there probably will be 3 NFC North teams in the playoffs as well.
The way the rest of the NFC team is, or the rest of the NFC conference, they're fucking playing awful. It's still like anybody's game. It's retarded. Let's move on to the next game. I guess we had the Pittsburgh Steelers giving up 5.5 to the Arizona Cardinals. Smart took Pittsburgh. The rest of us were smart and took Arizona. I didn't think they were going to win this game, but I wasn't taking the Devil's number with Pittsburgh.
If you guys remember, I actually said not only do I see them covering, I think they fucking win.
Yeah, I think you did say that. I remember you saying that.
I was correct because the Cardinals had a better kicker.
Yeah, for real.
But shout out to Mitch Trubisky. I got you, Smart. Throwing a touchdown.
Yeah, he'll be back for next week too, from the sound of it.
Yep. Pickett's already had surgery and is out week 14.
Maybe he'll be out a few weeks. We'll see. I don't know what kind of surgery he had. Usually that keeps you sidelined for a while.
It was to stabilize a high ankle sprain.
Yeah, it seems like that's at least a fucking 2 week sit on the bench. Speaking
Honestly,
of sitting on the
this late in the season, that could be a season ender.
Yeah, probably. But they've been trying to make it sound like it's a week-to-week thing. It's surgery. Is that really? You never fucking know anymore.
Might as well just tank for the draft.
Aaron Rodgers might come back this year, for fuck's sake. So we'll see. He doesn't want to do it to win. He wants to do it just because people said he couldn't. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking destroy it again just because people said I couldn't. I'll go out there and tear my ACL on the 5th play this time, bitch. What? Next game, Washington taking on Miami. Miami was favored by 8.5. I took Washington because, I mean, I get fucked either way usually. And I was the only one that took Washington, and I got fucked. Miami covered. Everybody else gets the point. Tyreek Hill. Did he break Calvin's record yesterday, or is he about to? I know he's right there.
He's on the brink.
He needs 519 more yards to hit 2,000.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I seen that he was like only 200 and something out before yesterday's game. So I read something way wrong. Still, though, he's closing in on it quick. I don't see any way outside of an injury he doesn't break that fucking record.
Which way, to him or to
I probably still him.
Yeah, I would think as close as he is, even with a backup, he's going to get there. He's too fast. He can make some plays.
They're just the bubble screen some all game.
Yep. Let's see here. Next, we had Houston taking on Denver. Houston was favored by 3 points. Matt was the only one that took Houston. Matt was the only one that got the point. Matt's the first one to go on his own and get a fucking point. Did you say poor CJ Stroud? What happened?
Yeah, he got hurt, and then he lost his weapon. Tank Dell's done
Oh
for the
yeah,
year.
I did hear Tank Dell was out for the year. Yeah,
And broken leg.
His leg's like the ref at the Lions game.
And apparently, the ref in your game didn't break his leg.
He's very flexible then.
And apparently, it's just a dislocated kneecap.
That'll add some flexibility. Painful, but
which I struggle to see because his leg was going in all sorts of different directions.
Let's say his knee down looked like a banana.
Don't you know when your kneecap goes out, your fucking shin curves at a 90-degree angle? Next game, Philadelphia taking on San Francisco. San Francisco was favored by 1.5. Matt took Philly. San Francisco whooped Philly's ass. I loved that game. I enjoyed that. That was entertaining. It was delicious. Fucking hate Philly.
I liked it, but now everybody's talking about Brock Purdy.
Yeah, it's like I like San Francisco, but I don't like Brock Purdy. That's the thing. It's like I want to say it's San Francisco's Super Bowl to win this year, and very very well maybe. But even though he's in MVP talks now and like the Vegas favorite, I think to win it, I still don't trust the guy. Whether it is to play consistent or stay healthy, I don't trust him either way. Yeah, like I said, San Francisco whooped that ass. Matt's the only one that doesn't get a point. Next game, Green Bay taking on Kansas City. Kansas City favored by 6.5. Guess who was the only motherfucker to take Green Bay? It wasn't the fucking Packers fan over here. This motherfucker right here? No, it wasn't him. It's this guy right here. I was the only one to take the Packers. Did I think they were going to win? Fuck no. But Kansas City's been shaky as shit, and I didn't think they'd cover.
Can you feel the love tonight?
Good God. Stop winning Green Bay. We don't want more of that in the future.
How it's laid to rest.
There's way too many fucking songs with the word love in it. This could go on for a decade, and he'd never run out of material. Stop winning.
The best thing about that loss is Kansas City fans are about to start to hate Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Good. They should have hated her the whole time. And what they should really hate is their fucking wide receiving core dropping passes fucking nonstop every game. Kansas City's got to lead the league in drop passes at this point. I swear.
I'm pretty sure they do.
I swear. Like, anytime I watch a game, even just like for a minute, I see at least one drop pass.
Since week 1, I think they've been leading the league.
It's ridiculous. True North says people all over the world join in. Start a love train. Love train. No more love songs. All right. Next game. Oh God. New England taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. Chargers favored by 4.5. There almost wasn't 4.5 total points scored in this game.
Fucking hell.
Oh, what a couple of garbage ass teams. The Chargers did end up scoring 6. They win 6-0. So they did cover. I was the only one that took New England.
Probably the one game in NFL history that could get both coaches fired.
Yeah. So far, neither one of them did. It was painful. I didn't watch any of it, but just to like look occasionally at the fucking score and see it not change, and see there was a 4.5 point spread, and there was only 6 points scored in the game, and that I was the only one to come on the losing end. That sucked too. So yeah, everything about that game sucked. Moving on. Another shitstorm. New York Jets taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Falcons favored by 2.5. What the shit was this? Another garbage ass game. Smark was the only one that took the Jets. Smark was the only one that did not get the point. Ha ha. What you get for not being here, fuckhead? Send pics and nude pics. Okay, mostly just the nude pics. Next game, Tennessee taking on Indianapolis. Indianapolis favored by 1.5. We all took the Colts. We all get the point, but it was a bit of a nail biter. Didn't see that coming. Tennessee's awful. Oh shit! What's up, Scott? No worries on being late. You haven't missed much. You're sick. Yeah, that's not good. Get better.
Yeah, well, soon, pal.
Thanks for taking the time to check in with us, even though you're sick. This ain't gonna make you feel much better, unfortunately. But yeah, for real, thanks for coming and hanging out. We appreciate it. Love seeing all you fuckers in the chat. I'll just assume Craig's out there. So what's up, Craig? 2 more games to go. Or sorry, one more game to go. Thank God. Tampa Bay giving up 6 to the Carolina Panthers. Tampa Bay won this game, but not by 6. So that's a point for me and Matt. That's the only game we split all week. It is too. So Smark and Luke take the L. Me and Matt pick up the dub. So the winner overall for this week at 8-2, Matty Icing. Fuckhead. His lead grows. In second place, only one behind at 7-3 is myself. In third place at 6-4, Luke Birch. And last at 5-5, Smark Wahlberg. So not a bad week. We all went at least 500. Matt only lost 2. Strong push late in the season. Smark's not here because he was in last. Overall, Matt 74-55. 19 games over 500, crushing it. I'm in second at 66-63. Jesus Christ. Third place, Smark at 64-65. And last place, Luke Birch, 59-70. So Matt's like 20 games over 500, and then I'm 3 games over 500, and then these suckers are under 500. It's a runaway. NFL teams, points wise, for wins and shit. Let's see here. Luke Birch, congrats, you're in the lead. 35 points. Smark Wahlberg in second with 33. Matty Icing in third with 31. And myself in last with 25. Not getting any better. Let's get some picks in for this week. First game, we got the 7-5 Houston Texans giving up 6 as they travel to New York to take on the 4-8 Jets. Luke Birch.
Who versus the Jets?
The Houston Texans. Sorry, the Strouds. The Houston Strouds.
Giving up 6 to the Jets, yeah, give me the Strouds.
Luke taking the Strouds. I will also take the Strouds. I don't care if Tank's hurt for the year. The Jets are awful. Matty Icing.
I wish I knew more about CJ Stroud's injury. I don't know how bad it was, but I'll take the Texans.
Great. Unanimous there. All right, he's Stroud trained. Next game, the 9-3 Detroit Lions giving up 4.5. They travel to Chicago to take on the 4-8 Bears. That's why Smark's not here. Son of a bitch. Lions versus Bears. He doesn't want to face it again. Luke Birch, who do you like in this one?
I can't trust you guys to cover shit, but I can't trust Matt Eberflus or Luke Getsy-led team either. I think I'm going to give you guys one last chance.
Yeah, I'm kind of right there with you. I don't like them to cover shit, but at the same time, they're actually like third or fourth in the league against the spread. They made it fucking really close for Chicago last time, but I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Trust them one more time. Give me the Lions. Matty Icing, do we even need to ask?
No, the game was too close for the Bears. I think this week they're gonna actually be ready. The Lions win by 8 or more.
All right. It's unanimous again with the Lions. Next game, 7-5, Indianapolis Colts giving up 2 as they travel to Cincinnati to take on the 5-6 Bengals. Can't believe the Colts are favored by 2 over the Bengals. It's crazy. I know Joe Burrow's gone, but it's still just like weird to see. Luke Birch, who are you liking this one?
Pardon, I was completely zoned out and I was doing something else.
Okay, born.
Right. Man, I already know who you're going to pick anyway, if it's a formality. But Indianapolis Colts giving up 2 to the Cincinnati Bengals. In Cincinnati.
Minshew.
Yep. Minshew Mania for Luke. Minshew Mania for me. I don't trust Cincinnati without Burrow. Indianapolis is on fucking fire right now. Matty Icing.
Cincinnati's actually looking really good right now against Jacksonville, but I'll still go with the Colts.
All right, all kinds of drama tonight. No, just kidding. We're all unanimous through the first 3 games. Let's see if we can keep it going. I think we can. The 8-3 Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the 7-5 Cleveland. I'll call them the Cavaliers. The Cleveland Browns. Browns favored by 1. Luke Birch.
Did you just say the Browns are favored over the Jags?
I did indeed.
That makes no fucking sense.
At all.
And in keeping with this show's trend, I'll take Cleveland.
All right.
The Flaccos.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of thinking that too. Like, it makes such doesn't make sense at all. I take Cleveland, right? No, can't do it. Jacksonville's the best team in the league against the spread. They also had the number 1 seed in the AFC right now, so give me them over Cleveland all day. Is Myles Garrett even going to be back yet? Like, what the fuck? How is Cleveland favored?
They have the 1 seed as long as they win tonight.
Yeah. Well,
I'm about
currently,
to choke that away.
It's early.
Win and it's Miami.
Miami will fuck that up. Don't worry.
It'll be the Ravens pretty soon.
Yeah, probably. It's going to end up being the fucking Ravens by the end of the season. I would like it if it was Jacksonville, though. That'd be sweet. Matt, who are you taking?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense that the Browns are favored, but the Jags haven't finished playing yet, so I'll take the Jags.
Right. We'll see what Smark says, but as of right now, Luke's on his own. Next game, the 6-6 Los Angeles Rams taking on the 9-3 aforementioned Baltimore Ravens. Ravens favored by 7.5. This is in Baltimore.
I don't like 7.5 usually, but I like Matt Stafford even less. Give me Baltimore.
Yeah, I hate Matt Stafford, but I also hate Baltimore, and 7.5 points is just too much to me. Give me the fucking Rams. Matty Icing.
Well, I can guarantee you guys the Ravens will win because it's going to be Lamar versus NFC team.
Oh, yeah. For sure they're winning.
The Ravens are on a bye week. The Rams are feeling really good after their win this weekend, so I'll take the Ravens.
Right. See what Smark says. Otherwise, I'm alone. Fucking Matt Stafford and the Rams. Yikes. The Rams actually haven't looked bad the last couple of weeks. So.
I think right now they'd be in the playoffs if it ended today.
Yeah, they're 6-6. All right, next game, the 6-6 Buffalo Bills taking on the 8-4 Kansas City Chiefs in Kansas City. Chiefs favored by 3. Luke Birch.
I'm sorry, Buffalo, but we pissed off a sleeping giant.
All
I'm
right.
sorry for what the Chiefs are going to do to you. Give me KC.
Yeah, I think KC's pissed after losing to Green Bay. They'll finally catch. I mean, they'll only drop 2 passes, so they'll stay in this game and they'll cover the 3 points. At worst, this ends in a wash. Matty Icing.
Yeah, it's kind of hard because both teams are underperforming, but then have like a breakout game. That makes no sense at all. But I'll join you guys with the Chiefs because they should be mad, disrespected. They lost to the Packers.
No. They're playing at home too. That's the other part. The other bit of the benefit of the doubt I'll give them. Next, 6-6 Minnesota Vikings giving up 2.5 to the 5-7 Las Vegas Raiders. Luke Birch.
I'm going to go Vegas because no one knows what the fuck to expect from Minnesota.
I don't think anybody knows what the fuck to expect from Vegas either.
Mediocrity.
Yeah, the thing with Minnesota that's hard to expect or to know what to expect is Josh Dobbs. What are you?
I,
Are you going to be a good quarterback or?
I've just looked, by the way, Matt. The Rams would not be in the playoffs if the season
They win
ended
it now?
today. No. They're the 8th seed.
Missed by 1. I didn't pick yet. I guess I'm gonna take Minnesota. Hopefully the Pasternak gets his shit together. Matty, I think.
Yeah, I think the Raiders' defense is going to be too much. Max Crosby's going to wreak havoc on no eyebrows. So I'll take the Raiders.
Right. Shit, I found myself on my own again. All right, 6-6 Seattle Seahawks. Oh, go ahead.
Never mind. There's a new report, and apparently now he did break his leg.
Told you.
The camera guy?
Yep. Dead ass line guard or line coach. Lineman. Fuck. Actually, he was just holding the fucking first down marker and shit.
Yeah, he's just a chain gang.
Yeah. All right. 6-6 Seattle Seahawks taking on the 9-3 San Francisco 49ers. Niners favored by 11.5. Ugh. Luke Birch.
Divisional games like to do funny shit. But the Niners are the best team in the fucking league. And I don't trust Geno Smith this year. I will take San Francisco.
Yeah. Gino and his offensive line have struggled off and on all season. And with San Francisco's new terrorizing fucking front line, I don't think they're going to have a good day out there at all. San Francisco's just going to toy with them. Can't believe I'm picking a team to cover 11.5 points, but here we are. Matty Icing.
Nope, it's in division, so something stupid will probably happen. The Seahawks will probably end up somehow winning this. So I'll take Seattle to cover.
All right. Next game, 6-6 Denver Broncos taking on the 5-7 Los Angeles Chargers. Chargers favored by 3. Luke Birch.
Fuck you, Brandon Staley. Just for whatever the fuck that was at the weekend. Give me the Broncos.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with you on this. The Chargers aren't trustworthy for shit. I don't care if they did just win 6-0. It was New England, and it was an awful game. They scored 6 fucking points. Give me Denver. Matty Icing.
How the Chargers still have a head coach, I don't understand at all. So I'll take Dangerous because he's Mr. Unlimited for a moment.
right. Next game. 10-2 Philadelphia Eagles taking on the 9-3 Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys favored by 3. The hell. Luke Birch.
Ford versus Ford. Fuck. I don't trust. Simply because I don't trust Mike McCarthy, I'll take the Eagles.
I fucking hate the Eagles. But I fucking
Same.
loathe the Cowboys. I can't see them actually pulling anything off in a divisional game where they're favored by just a little bit.
There's literally only been one Cowboys player this season I've been impressed by. Fucking Deron Bland.
Didn't he get? I mean, I know he got a pick, but he got burned a couple times on Thursday too.
He got torched to all fuck, but you can't really argue with breaking the pick six record.
True.
It's kind of like Diggs, you know. He had all those interceptions, and everyone's like, "Oh wow!" And then like you look, and it's like, "Well, he's also giving up a lot of yards and touchdowns."
Yeah.
Well, Matt, who you like in this game?
I'm gonna take Bane. Just blow it all up.
Yeah, implode the field.
No, I think the Eagles are gonna be mad. Their security guard got kicked out of the game, so they're really upset. Give me Philly.
Someone scooped up the horse shit before they could eat it. Motherfucker. All right, well, that's it for the NFL. I guess we'll switch over to the NHL now. First game we had on here, we had the Islanders taking on the New Jersey Devils. Devils were favored by 1.5. Smark went with the Devils. Smark went with the loss. Florida taking on Toronto. Toronto favored by 1.5. Luke took Toronto. He always does. And just like when he usually does, he lost. He's on his own with the L. That's a point for the rest of us. And that is all the wins for me this week. Let's keep going. Carolina giving up 1.5 to Philadelphia. I took Philadelphia, and so did Luke. That means we lose. Matt and Smart pick up the point. Dallas giving up 1.5 to Winnipeg. We all took Winnipeg. We all lose. Seattle giving up 1.5 to Chicago. I took Seattle, and so did Luke. Smart and Matt pick up a point again. Las Vegas taking on Edmonton. Edmonton giving up 1.5. I went with Edmonton. So did Luke. Matt and Smart pick up the point again. Last game, Tampa Bay giving up 1.5 to Arizona. I took Tampa Bay. So did Smart. So that means Luke and Matt pick up the point. Arizona wins. For the week, Matt goes 6-1. Son of a bitch. Good week. Well done. Smart Wahlberg 4-3. Not too bad. Over 500. Me and Luke 2-5. Fucking embarrassing. Get off the show.
Fucking embarrassing!
I knew
For
you
the
were
year.
angling for that.
Yep.
I knew you were angling for that.
For the year, Smark and Matt tied in first with 32-25. Me and Luke tied for last at 27-30. 5 behind now. Starting to pull away.
So the moral of the story is anyone who's listening, just fucking fade the two of us.
Yeah, for real.
You'll
Matt and
fucking
Smark.
make
There's
money.
no Smark this week, so just listen to Matt, I guess. Speaking of, with our NHL teams, Matty Icing is in the lead with 42 points. I am in second with 37. Luke in third with 34, and Smark in last with 32.
Did you read that stat out for the NFL?
Yeah, pretty sure I did. Oh, wait, maybe I didn't. I think I was going to, and then I didn't. Luke, you were in the lead at 35. Smark in second at 33. Matt in third at 31, and myself in last at 25. Yeah, I think I did read that.
He just want to hear himself in first for once.
No, I genuinely could not remember. Genuinely could not remember.
Repeat that one where you're on last. All right, let's get to some picks this week. We got the 14-4-3 Los Angeles Kings giving up 1.5 as they travel to Columbus to take on the 8-14-4 Blue Jackets. Luke, oh wait, hold on. Well, I started to say it, so I guess Luke, you go first. This one, I'll go first. Next one.
For some reason, the Blue Jackets have a habit of. Oh shit! Another fucking sideline worker's injured. The Blue Jackets have a weird habit of being competitive in games they have no business being in. While I think the Kings will win, I'll take the Jackets to cover. So everyone out there, put money on the Kings to cover.
Surprisingly, the Blue Jackets are one of the best teams in the league at covering. But so are the LA Kings. This one's tough because it is in Columbus, so I kind of want to lean towards them. But I'm going to go different from Luke because I'm tired of being tied with them. Give me the Kings. Matty Icing.
Oh gosh, that means I have to go with one of you guys. Oh no.
One of us has got to be right.
And I think I'm going to have to go with Luke's logic. I think Blue Jackets seem like they cover. And you know, some Columbus team has to win.
It could be Ohio State anytime soon. Well, when they get their bowl game.
Well, they got to have a quarterback first.
They'll play like a running back or something, a quarterback, and still win. It's fine. It's a bowl game. Who cares?
Wildcat.
All right, next game. We got the 13-7-3 Detroit Red Wings giving up 1.5 to the 10-13-2 Buffalo Sabres. My turn to go first. These teams are actually both pretty good at covering, but Detroit is better at covering. I think they're third in the league. So give me the Red Wings. Luke Birch.
Do you even need to ask? Give me the team that employs the Brinkat, Blocken, fucking Kane. I do not know how to feel about the Patrick Kane signing.
I'm fine with it. Fuck it. He's been in the league forever. That's what we used to do back when we dominated. We brought in fucking veterans who've been around for a while. Granted, they were a little bit better caliber than Patrick Kane is, but that's a start. Manny, I think who you like in this one?
I'll go with the Buffalo Sabres.
Well, shit.
I mean, hopefully the Red Wings win, but maybe they keep it close.
All right. Next game, the 6-17-2 San Jose Sharks taking on the 10-7-6 New York Islanders. Islanders favored by 1.5. Sorry.
For some reason, the Sharks have actually had a bit of a recent turnaround. I could not care any less. Give me the Islanders.
Right. Sharks aren't one of the better teams at covering, but they're better than the Islanders. The Islanders not great at covering. They're kind of fraudulent in that department. They're like really not good at covering. Give me the fucking Sharks. Matty Icing.
And is this game in New York?
It is indeed.
I'll take the Islanders.
Looks like I'm going to have a bit of a bounce back week.
Oh, great. Now I just lost.
Yep. I'm having that bounce back week, bitch. All right. 12-12-0 Nashville Predators giving up 1.5 as they travel to Chicago to take on the 7-16-0 Blackhawks. Damn it, Smark. Why aren't you here? It's the fucking Predators and the Blackhawks. Well, I'll just go ahead and mark you down. I know you're taking the Blackhawks in this one. So. If anything, you got one pick this week. Luke went first last time. I'll go first. And I'll join Smart with Chicago. Luke, who you like?
Honestly, make that 3 of 3.
All right. This is where Matty goes on his own and fucks us all up.
Sorry, Smart.
Matt taking the Predators. Rest of us with the Blackhawks. Nashville sucks at covering the spread, so yeah, give me Chicago. Chicago's not great at it either, but I don't know. When two teams that both suck at covering the spread play each other, I tend to go towards the one that does a little better. Next, 10-14-0 Anaheim Ducks taking on the 15-7-2 Colorado Avalanche. Avalanche favored by 1.5. Luke Birch.
Whose
Colorado.
home ice is it on? Colorado, then I'll take Colorado.
Right. Probably should take Colorado because they're pretty goddamn good. But Anaheim's not terrible this year, and they're good at staying in games. Give me the fucking Ducks for old time's sake. Matty Icing.
I'll take my team.
All right, Avalanche for Matt. It's kind of blasphemous for someone who's a Wings fan to call. Just say the Avalanche. My team. I'm triggered over here.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
All right, next game, 8-10-4 Minnesota Wild giving up 1.5 to the 10-11-3 Calgary Flames. I couldn't even fucking remember what Minnesota's name was for a second. I paused. My Minnesota North Stars? No, that's not it. As forgetful as they are, give me the fucking Wild. Luke Birch.
I hate joining you, but give me the Wild.
I hate you joining me too.
And I
Matty
can make
Icing.
it pretty easy for you, Matt.
I'll be joining you guys too.
It's almost like
Fucking idiot.
Matt knows that Calgary sucks ass at covering the spread too.
Nope, they've burned me too many times. No pun intended.
Flame on. All right, next game, last game actually. 11-10-1 New Jersey Devils taking on the 16-8-1 Vancouver Canucks. Canucks favored by 1.5. Luke, you get to go last or first again.
I'm actually going to say the Devils keep this close.
Right. I'm not Vancouver, I believe, second best team in the league against the spread, and also I'm wearing the hat, so I gotta take the Canucks. Matty Icing.
I'll take Vancouver as well.
Right. Fun fact, if I was going anywhere in Canada, Vancouver is that spot. Seen some pictures. Looks a hell of a lot better than fucking Toronto. I've been there. It sucked. It didn't suck, but it wasn't anything special.
Yeah.
It is if you like big cities and shit, I guess it's cool, but for me, meh. And then what else is there in Canada? The Saddle Dome in Calgary looks kind of cool. It'd be worth driving by to look at. Yeah, I mean, you'll see those driving down the interstate, avoiding them and shit. Went to fucking New Hampshire to see moose here in the States. That's not the
Fucking
sole purpose. I went there.
assholes.
What's the update on the Monday night game?
It's all tied up.
14 apiece.
Look at
And
that.
it's not even halftime.
Sweet. Let's go Jaguars.
Let's go. I honestly could not care any less. Let's go. I was genuinely considering not even watching this.
Yeah. I see in the chat, Luke had an idea for a draft for next week for bowl game names, and it's like, man, we got time tonight. I wish I just knew a few off the top of my head, but I don't know enough.
They
Yeah.
changed
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah,
And that's the sort of thing where you need an hour or two to prep, and the idea came to me just too late.
yeah. So the Motor City Bowl turned into the Little Caesars Pizza Bowl, and now I think it's back to the Motor City Bowl, or is it still
It's
the Little
Quick
Caesars
Lane
Bowl?
at a moment.
Oh, no, it's Quick
I don't know
Lane.
if it's
Yeah,
still
see?
that or not.
It's still Quick Lane.
Yeah,
Retarded.
that's a fun bowl game.
The Duke's Mayo game. Yep. Just a little preview of next week. Although
Sugar
I think
Bowl.
next week we got Wiz for UFC. So
We should
we'll
do.
Yep. So we'll see. Maybe we'll have the draft next week. Maybe we'll have it the week after. Something to look forward to, though.
Oh yeah.
Anybody got anything else? I don't got shit for this week.
But I was thinking it would be funnier to have bowl games throughout history, not just the current vanilla
okay.
shit.
All right, yeah, that works. I mean, we're going just off of like actual. Well, I mean, what we're doing here, like our favorite bowls, are just ones that we think are like fucking funny or ridiculous, or just like, kind of a bit of both.
It's entirely your choice. I was gonna go down the funny, ridiculous route.
Okay. No, that's fine. I was just wondering how I needed to play this because I didn't want to like coming out there with the fucking Trojan Condom Bowl, and you guys are like, "Yeah, give me the fucking Fiesta Bowl and the Poinsettia Bowl." All right. Yeah, that'd be cool. Be down to do that. Shout out to Scott. Hope you start feeling better, man. Thanks for coming in and fucking hanging out, even though you weren't feeling good. Shout out to True North for showing up every week. Shout out to Craig. Shout out to Dirk. I don't know if he's in the chat, but even if he's not, he'll fucking watch back on YouTube.
He
Good dude
was
like that.
briefly.
Yeah. Sent a screenshot of me with my head in my hands when Detroit was fucking letting New Orleans come back. So, yeah, I know he definitely listens back to the show. But yeah, anybody else listening, appreciate it. Fucking subscribe, like, come back, listen to more. Go back, listen to ones you've missed. Bother your friends with it. But listen to these fucking retarded assholes. They don't know what they're talking about, but they keep talking. And just keep talking. Until next week, keep talking.